welcome back to Lynn's Test Kitchen. Today I'm going to try something that I've been seeing on the internet for a while and I've been curious about it, and it's called cloud bread. Now I've heard this has been around since like the 70s from the Atkins diet, and there's only three main ingredients. Well, two main ingredients. Eggs and either cream cheese, or I guess some people use cottage cheese, and today I'm going to use mascarpone. And then I guess three, because we're going to put in some cream of tartar. We're also going to season it, not required, but I put together a little mixture of some sea salt, some garlic powder, and some onion powder. So we're going to throw some seasoning in there. I heard it's kind of plain if you don't. I've also heard the differences between using cream cheese and mascarpone. Cream cheese kind of has a tang to it, so if you don't like that, mascarpone is much more neutral, so we're going to try that today. But there's two steps. Basically, you whip your egg whites to stiff peaks, and you fold that into your mixed mascarpone and egg yolks, and then put it in the oven and you have cloud bread. So I'm pretty excited to try it, although one reviewer did say that it kind of tasted a little more like an omelet. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna see how it comes out, and I don't know, I'll let you guys know. If you're low carb or gluten-free, this may just be the bread for you. So we're gonna start by putting our egg whites in a mixer, and we have the balloon whisk attached to that. And then we're going to go ahead and add some cream of tartar, and this kind of stabilizes it so that your whites don't fall once they are mixed. And we're going to mix that to stiff peaks. But meanwhile, in a separate bowl, we're going to put our cheese, in this case mascarpone, and then we're going to add our egg yolks to that. And we're going to put our seasoning in, and then we're going to mix this until it's nicely blended and kind of creamy looking. This bowl is a little bit big, but it's clear, so I wanted to use that for you. So it looks really lumpy right now, but it's going to come together pretty nicely, and we'll see that in a second. Just checking on my egg whites, see how they're coming together. All right, looks like we are just about there. So you can see that's kind of a nice pale yellow, and it's nicely blended. Now we have our egg whites. You can see we went from frothy to pretty creamy. Looks like I'm almost about done there. We're going to check and see if we're at stiff peaks. And there we go. We have our egg whites whipped and our egg yolks mixed with our mascarpone and our seasoning. One thing I didn't mention before was there's a lot of recipes out there with a lot of variances. I told you some people use cream cheese, some use mascarpone, some use cottage cheese, but there was also a wide varying difference in how many eggs to use and how much of the cheese to use. So I picked something sort of in between. So I did 3 eggs and 2 ounces of mascarpone. Some people were using as little as 3 tablespoons of cream cheese or mascarpone, and some were using 3 eggs and 3 ounces of cheese. So anyway, I just picked something in the middle, and we're gonna see how it comes out. This bowl was a little big, I realize, but I wanted a clear bowl so you guys could see through it. So we're just gonna fold our egg whites now into our cheese and egg yolk mixture, get it on the pan, and get them spread out and put into a 300-degree oven. out on the pan. I came out with 6 of them. They're not exactly even, but you know, you do what you can. They said some people said a 1/4 cup, some people said 1/3 of a cup, so I kind of did a heaping 1/4 of a cup. So we're gonna get this in the oven on 300 degrees. There were different times also for convection versus non-convection. My oven right now is set on convection, so I'm gonna check these at around 15 to 18 minutes. They said they should not jiggle in the center and be golden brown, so I don't know. I'll be back with you guys when these come out and we'll see what happens. Okay, welcome back. We have our cloud bread out of the oven. I know for you it's only been a few seconds, but for me it's been probably about 30 minutes. And I think they cooked for about 22, 23. No, I'm lying. I think they cooked for more than that because I had to put them back in because the tops felt kind of soggy. They felt okay coming out of the oven, but then as they sat there for a minute, they felt a little soggy. So I put them back in the oven for a few minutes. So I'm going to say 25 minutes. 25 minutes. I'm going to say that. I'm sticking to it. So anyway, you can see some of them. I had a difficult time getting off of the parchment paper. I left it sitting on there for probably 5 minutes before I tried to get it off. And this is weird because nothing sticks to parchment. So I don't know if they just needed to cool longer on the pan, if I should have left them longer. But I made a sandwich. Oh, by the way, this one, the last one I pulled off did come off nice and clean. So it could have just been the timing. But anyway, I'm super excited. And I'm not sure I'm excited because I want to try it or because I'm starving. And I am starving. So we're going to give this a go. It's weird. Oh, I wanted to point this out. This actually has the look of bread. I mean, it's weird. It looks like it has the air bubbles and everything of bread. So hoping it doesn't taste like an omelet with turkey and Swiss. All right, here we go. Going in. I know, I'm a little nervous. Okay, doing it. It sort of eats like a sandwich. It sort of dissolves pretty quick in your mouth. I can definitely taste the seasoning I put in there, the garlic and the onion, maybe a little bit too much, I'm not sure, but I didn't want it to be super plain. It holds together nicely. I mean, it's holding together like bread. I'm going to taste a piece with nothing on it. All right, it definitely dissolves faster than regular bread, which makes sense because there's almost nothing in it to hold it together. Oh no, I kind of like it. So I think if you're eating gluten-free or low carb, I mean, this is pretty easy to put together. And they did say it's best eaten the same day, but I'm not going to eat all this today, so I'm going to save some and maybe try a piece tomorrow, and maybe I'll toast it, some butter, and see how that holds up. They did say be careful toasting it because it can turn to ash pretty quick, and which I could see, so just keep your eye on it if you do that. You can make a little mini pizza out of it. That would be pretty awesome. Put some sauce on there and some cheese and maybe a little pepperoni or something, pop it into the oven just to crisp it up. That would be pretty good. I think these would make really good, actually really good mini pizzas. So anyway, I hope you try it. Let me know what you think. If there's any recipes that you want me to try, send them to me. Send me a little quick video asking me, tell me what recipe you want me to do, and I'll go ahead and get that in the lineup, and hope to see you next time.